Hello, I'm Giulio Cappellini, and I'm a art director and architect. I'm 67 years old, and I live between Milan and Switzerland and Lugano. So, for which concern my family, with my father and my mother, they had a small company producing furniture, and I entered the company early 80s, and they start to change everything to turn a classic design company to a contemporary design company. Now my family have 3 kids and my wife. Yeah, because I always, because sometimes people they say, okay, maybe you like so much design because you start to smell design since when you were a kid. No, because as I told you before, my parents they were just producing furniture, not a design furniture. So at the time they didn't have any relationship with the great designers and so and so. But really, I love always to play with a piece of wood just to make some small interiors or small cabinets or to build small houses and also to play with Lego. No? So this idea of design to build something that can be a small architectural building or a cabinet. And so it was already in my mind since when I was a kid. I was thinking that really creativity and the idea of architecture and design was really part of myself. It was in my heart. Since when I was 13, 14, I started really to look at design and art books. And that was really astonished, and that was so fascinated by this beautiful building and these beautiful design products designed by the big architects and designers of the 50s, Italian like Gio Ponti or Achille Castiglioni, but also international architects and designers like Ray and Charlie Rims and Miss Van der Rohe. And so looking to that beautiful building, I told to myself, yes, I have to be an architect. I want to work on design. This is really my life. And starting from that moment, really I start to buy books, to buy design magazines and so, and to try to understand everything about design and architecture. So I told to myself when I started with the Cappellini company and also later, okay, I like also to design some products, but the thing that I like more is to design the company, to work on the global concept of the company. And that's why I took my role of art director, and really because I really like to work with designers coming from different countries with a different approach to design. And so my concept and my role as an art director is to try to create this fil rouge that connect all the different designers and the different approach to design. My parents really chose my name is Giulio, and sometimes I like, sometimes I say maybe I don't like so much, but this is my name, and that's it. But I choose the name with my wife or my kids, that is so Giovanni, Costanza, Margherita, Pilar. So really, my name is this. On the other side, my surname Cappellini, I think that is very, very long. My friends, they always tell me, yes, you don't write Cappellini because you want to know like Noel, no? And so sometimes I cut Cappellini, and so I write only Cap, C-A-P. For me, the most important thing is to see if there is passion in the creation of the products. And there is not one way that I follow to tell, okay, this is a good designer or not a good designer, because I think that the approach to different people is always different. But on the other side, I think that maybe sometimes I see a sketch or I see a small prototype and I say, wow, this, I love this product and I want to have in my home tomorrow morning. So this is the start of a relationship. Sometimes, he's only speaking with someone and they think, okay, this person can be interesting. And so I tell to him, look at the, or her, look at the Cappellini catalog and try to do something that fit in the Cappellini catalog. And that's it. I have to say that, for a father, it's very difficult to tell which is the best kid. For sure, I have to say that really the relationship with Jasper Morrison is very, very strong, because he was one of the first designers starting to work with Cappellini at the beginning of his career. And now we work together since more than 30 years. It's 32 years that we work together. With Jasper, he's a very good friend, and he's really a very simple and clear person. And I like very much his approach to design, but also his personal approach. But, I think that really to do design today is not easy. And I think that, maybe also the approach to design in the 80s or today is really completely changed, no? And I think that, because I always say that we have absolutely to be contemporary, and so we have always to look to the future without killing our history, for sure. But, I think that the future of design is that we don't need of new products, but we need of new ideas. So we need to build new landscapes. And also now, after this pandemic period, I think that it's really very, very important to think that how people are going to live in a different way, to work in a different way, to spend their spare time in a different way, and so. I think to tell always what I think. Personally, I prefer really to be very transparent and very simple in this way. I had the possibility in the past to meet many fantastic people. No? On one side, maybe unknown people. On the other side, really very important people. And for sure, when I was invited maybe to the Quirinale from the President of the Italian Republic for me for a dinner, it was something, wow, incredible. Or when I met Queen Elizabeth II, she was in Italy just for an official visit. And so I met her in Milan, speaking about the relationship between Italian design and English and British design. Yes, I like very much to travel, because I think that, you can find ideas, new ideas in everything and everywhere. No? And so the cultural contamination with different cultures is, for me, absolutely very, very important. A few years ago, I was in Canada, and from Canada, I had to go to Dubai. So from less 10 degree to more plus 30 degree. But it was snowing so much that all the flights were cancelled, and they had important meetings in Dubai. So I spent just one night at the airport and the day after, and so they told me, no, it's impossible, no flights is leaving, and so finally, after 2 days, something like that, I found one flight going to Europe, and after I came here to Germany, and from Germany to Italy, and from Italy to Dubai. So it was really the longest trip of my life, but at the end. Yes, my block notes, because, I like very much to write, because when I'm with people, or also when I travel, and so, okay, on one side I can take pictures, but on the other side, I really like to take notes, no? Maybe because there is something interesting, and, traveling a lot and also looking to so many things, sometimes you don't remember. So I always have my small notes to write sensation or ideas, and so. I will never stop working. That's it. That's because, this is my life, and I like so much. And sometimes my wife or my friends, they tell me that I work always. That's me. I think that I cannot stay without my job, because also, creativity is something that you cannot kill from one day to another. So I think that it's really beautiful what I do, and I hope that till the end of my life I can continue to do my job. Normally when I get up, I'm hungry, so I take tea, I take some biscuits, and I take marmalade, orange juice, and after coffee. Yes, because I really need to eat. Maybe I don't eat so much at lunchtime, but breakfast for me is very important. For me, the most important thing I need always to have my perfume, vetiver, with me, because this is for me very, very important. No? It's a sort of, I don't know, it's something that I need to have. And I always have just a small bottle of my perfume in my bag, and that's it. I have two perfume, one for winter and one for summer. And yes, it's done for me. And the winter perfume is vetiver, and the summer perfume is orange perfume, yes. And so there is a small artisan in Milano doing this perfume. I think that, okay, I like very much contemporary art and books. So I collect contemporary art, and so I try to build a small collection during all these years. For myself, I think that the most luxury thing that I bought is a wallet from Hermes that is fantastically done, no? Really, with this beautiful leather, the beautiful manufacture, and so and so. And I think that it was, I spent a fortune, but it's now 20 years that I have, and I always keep that wallet with me. The thing that I don't like is sometimes these people that they want to show what they are, and so and so. And this is the sort of arrogance I don't like absolutely. I prefer always to stay one step back, because I think that at the end you do something good, people they can understand, and they will understand that. So really, so I think that sometimes thinking to the past, where everything was very, very light, very serious, very modest. Sometimes I see this new arrogance that absolutely I dislike. Normally I buy a lot of books of design and architecture, but I like to buy also books in different places, books about the history of the different places, no? So the old art, the old architecture, also of the different countries. And this I think that is really very, very interesting. And the thing that, okay, I like also to read books, but the images of the books I think that are really very, very important, because I always say that a beautiful image everyone can understand, no? Okay, the location, in worldwide we have a really beautiful location. I think that again, in this moment, I don't want to find a location here in Europe. I prefer, as I told you before, maybe a location that can be Far East and so and so. And I want, my idea is maybe to do a movie about the people, about, how different people in different countries they live. I like very much to smell, the perfume of the different location. The name can be Living Today. Yes, sometimes I had to compromise. Maybe if I compromise in the evening, the day after I try to go back and to say, no, we have to restart and we have to discuss again. Because for sure, if there is something wrong in my ideas, I'm ready to change, because otherwise, if I think that my ideas are always perfect, I'm stupid, So I like discussion more than compromising. I think that I already made a book that is, the cover is just a big question point, because I always say we have to look to the future, so what is going on? And the name of this book is about dreams. Oh, no, no. I have a long list of things for my next life, because because when I was young, I was thinking that in 6 months, 1 year, I can do everything that I like to do. Now I understand that one life is not enough to do everything that I want to do. Milano is fantastic, to save my life. Today with the new technologies, we can for sure have a better communication. If 20 years ago, we cannot do what we are doing now. So this is absolutely fantastic, because I think that during this year and a half, this 2 year of pandemic period, if we didn't have this contemporary technology, we are lost in the world. On the other side, the thing that I really hate is when people, they use too much technology. No, I think that for sure I always say that we are persons and not computers, and so again the idea to touch, to smell the things, to shake the hands to people, to meet people, is really something for me very, very important. Object, what I can say the pencil. Love, curiosity, meeting people, technology, future, today, relax. Not good. Designing, well spoken. Swimming, night out. Impressive portfolio, art and architecture. And so I think that we have to try to look to the future in a very positive way, and we have to try to look to the future with a lot of energy, thinking that we have many things to rebuild, but this is our role. And I think that we as designers, we have really to make people smiling and dreaming again like in the past.